Okay, I'm starting my demonstration for a vaginal exam. I have my little plush vulva here, um, and I have my drape and my client, and I'm going to explain to my client what I'm going to be doing. Is checking your cervix and seeing how open it is today, and assessing where your baby is at. So I'm going to cover you up, cover your legs as much as possible, and then you're gonna feel my fingers on your thigh, and tell me when you're ready for me to start. And then I'm gonna place one finger and then a second um, into the vagina, and I'm going to reach in and first find where the cervix is at. So this may be posterior, it might be more of a reach, um, or it might be centrally located, which I found more with mole tips. So when I find the cervix, I'm going to assess um, whether the cervix feels soft and stretchy or feels really long and firm. The length of the cervix that is not effaced is about 1.5 inches. So I'm going to decide based on that measurement where this client is at and how effaced that cervix is, how thin it is. And then I'm going to assess for dilation, and if I can stick a finger in there, maybe 1.5 centimeters, and then judge how dilated they are, how effaced. I'm going to assess the consistency of that cervix and the position of it. I'm feeling to see whether membranes are intact, whether they've been ruptured, and if they are, what color the fluid is. And then also if the membranes are bulging and there's a bulging bag of water that I can feel protruding into the vagina. Also, while my fingers are in there, I'm going to feel if there's enough space, if she's dilated enough for the presenting part of the baby. So I'm feeling for sutures, likely the sagittal suture, and fontanelles, whether anterior or posterior. I'm feeling for a caput, and then I'm also feeling whether or not the presenting part is well applied, and if the head is readily engaged in the pelvis. Then I'm going to assess for the station of the baby, and I'm going to feel for the ischial spines on the sides of the vagina, and then stretch my fingers from the ischial spines to where I find the baby's head, to assess where that baby is at in the pelvis. And I would do this all with a sterile glove on, which I forgot to mention, and use sterile lube for the parents' comfort. And then I will tell the client that I am taking my fingers out and that I've collected my information, and cover them up again and ask them how much of that information they want to know, and then our game plan from there.